Have you ever wanted to get in touch with a deployed soldier? The purpose of my speech is to inform you, the audience, on how to get in touch and keep in touch with a deployed soldier. We all have family and friends that we like to keep in touch with. On my deployment, I loved hearing from family and friends. There was only one problem: time zones and work schedules. The three main points of my informative speech today will be phone calls, emails, and the postal service. Almost everyone has a cell phone in their pocket these days, and with the internet being worldwide and Wi-Fi being just about everywhere, it's easy to make a phone call or send a text message. If a soldier doesn't have internet service or cell phone service where they are, usually somewhere on post, you can go and make a phone call through some type of phone service that they have on post. The only downside about using phone calls as your main means of communication is, like I said, time zones and work schedules. Example, on my deployment, there was a 9 hour difference from where I was at and back in the States. So whenever I was awake, my family was asleep, and vice versa. So you have to keep that in mind whenever you want to use phone calls as a means of communication. Since computers are prevalent just about everywhere, you can take your laptop with you and or tablets or phones with you on most deployments. And once again, internet and Wi-Fi is just about worldwide. Emails are a nice way to keep in contact with your soldier also. Emails are really nice because they're always there. Kind of like a text message. You can just scroll back and look and see what you talked about or whatever, and it's just nice to have an email. Another reason emails are nice is sometimes, depending on your work or mission or whatever, you may be away from service or internet or communication for a couple of days. So if you've ever been away from service with your cell phone, you get service, you get a whole bunch of messages at one time. Sometimes they're jumbled up. It could be messy. Emails, they're nice. They all come in. And when the soldier gets back to wherever post or base they're at, they can check their emails. Very nice. The last, and I will say a lot of soldiers' most favorite way of keeping in contact with family and friends is through the postal service. Yes, mail takes 2 to 3 weeks depending on where the soldier's at. Back in the States, it's 3 to 5 business days. So yeah, it's a lot bigger time difference. But think of this: a handwritten letter where you sat down, thought about what you were going to write, how you were going to write it, in your handwriting. It means a lot more than you sit down and you type something up. You might think that you have chicken scratch as a hand lettering, but a written letter means more than a email or text message. I've been there. I was away for almost a year. Trust me. Another thing with the postal service is care packages. Care packages are boxes that you send that have things in them, such as homemade cookies, maybe socks. Who knows? You can send a care package as a Christmas gift or a birthday present. Soldiers love care packages. Phone calls are very nice. Emails are very nice. But when you get something through the mail, it means you took a little bit more time to think about it and do it, and it just means a lot more. This brings me to the end of my presentation. In my informative speech, I've told you about getting in contact with a soldier, keeping in contact with a soldier through phone calls, emails, and the postal service. Just remember, when a family member or a friend is deployed, there are ways to keep in contact. Thank you.